What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day to cheat on my husband.
So true, bestie.
A few moments later.
Yes, 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 yes.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion.
Alright, so based off the title and thumbnail of the video, you already know what can of worms I'm about to get into. It's actually a very sophisticated topic that only a select few will be able to understand. It's actually just me talking about some VTuber named Froot and the degenerate VTuber community as a whole. Now, the first thing I like to get into is the Froot Incident. And now, while I know that everyone and their mother has already talked about this topic and milked it to the ground, I just personally have a question to ask in the midst of all this nonsense. How the fuck has Apricot Froot fumbled the bag, and by the bag I mean her public image, so bad to the point where even I, a dumbass wagey with no real interest in VTubers, somehow found out about the cheating scandal regarding her, as well as the other things that she's said and done. Like, I go to work, I slave away at my 9 to 5 while listening to music that scares the hoes, and then I come home to goon to some pyro slop, and in my spare time, I don't know, I mess around in my Discord server with a bunch of gooners, which also happens to be the place where someone dropped a certain video calling out Froot, and it started this whole fiasco. And you see, normally I wouldn't care to watch anything regarding drama because the majority is just fabricated slop in an attempt to gain more exposure on the internet, but Froot had actually done the opposite, and she deliberately went out of her way to copyright strike the video off of YouTube, and then even her mother got involved, and she mass reported the uploaded on Twitter until they got banned, which I gotta be honest, that sounds more like a blessing than a curse, but hey, I know a lot of you enjoy spending your free time in a mental asylum.
Shit, fuck me. What the fuck?
And so, with all that effort that got put into suppressing the visibility of that call-out video, it only made a good handful of people want to check it out on Rumble, where they couldn't really get it taken down, and that would also include me, because whenever I come across something that someone doesn't want the general public to access, it literally does the opposite, and it just piques my curiosity to go ahead and check it out instead. You know, I think that's what you call the Streisand effect or something. Man, when will people learn that the more you try to hide shit, the more people like me, we're just gonna end up finding out what it is, and we're just gonna feel compelled to talk about it instead. Alright, but for those fortunate souls out there who don't even know who Apricot Froot is, oh man. She's an English VTuber from VShoujo that's consistently staying in the limelight of controversy, mainly due to the fact that she had allegedly cheated on her husband, of course, while he was deployed in the military, which is a cardinal sin in the eyes of the Christian chuds out there. Okay, let's be real, this happens quite a lot, but I'll admit, if she actually did cheat on the guy, it was allegedly with 5 dudes in a row. Bro, that's not 1, but 2, 3, 4, 5 niggas that pulled up to Froot and started playing a game of Dip the Beanbag. You know, as if you and your boys pulled up to Chipotle and started taking turns dipping your nuts in the pot of black beans. To put it into perspective, it's honestly insane to think that she would do such a thing. But yeah, on top of those allegations, she's also been getting a lot of flack for making these false promises of donating to a charity for the amount of likes that she receives. Which, I gotta be real, it's not as bad as Boogie faking cancer, but it's still sus, and it only contributes towards her infamy for not being a reputable being. And on top of that, apparently she was also being toxic to another VTuber in the same agency back then when that funny wizard game had just dropped, and people were being canceled for playing it. I'm sorry. The shit really ain't that deep. And I'm talking about both the comment that she left in the stream chat and also about Hogwarts Legacy. Like, this is definitely disrespectful, but it could have been shrugged off as banter, you know? And realistically, this is something that only the terminally online siding with one side of their favorite anime PNG would literally lose their shit over. However, I will add this into perspective. If I was streaming the silly wizard game and a coworker in the same agency told me in my own stream chat that I made a mistake by playing the game, dog, instant ban. Plus, I'm sending the hounds to your crib immediately, and at that point, I let the voices win, and I would go YNW melee mode if we met up in person without even saying a word.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Yellow tape around his body.
but that's just me. Anyways, now the reason why Froot is back on the radar, even though this drama slop started around the start of 2023 and it just fizzled out over time, is because she posted a 90-page document talking about how abusive her ex-husband was before he left for deployment. That's it. The VTuber community has officially entered Code Brown. Code Brown, niggas, Code Brown. The cheating allegations are now Code Brown. Now hear me out. Am I the bad guy for not believing Froot?
Actually, Lando, yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Now hear me out again. With the way that both Froot and even her own mother handled the situation involving the call-out video, I just want to say that she can't be trusted. However, I also don't know who the fuck this guy is either. It's not like he actually made a video or a document while showing evidence of Froot cheating. It's all just he said, she said nonsense at this point. So who can I actually trust in this wave of terminally online drama? The answer is simple.
Alright, next question is, if you ever got hot to it, and how did it feel?
Of course, I've given hawk to it many times. Come on now, enough of these dumbass questions.
Yeah, you know, I think it's safe to say that we can only trust Diddy at this point. Oh, wait. Huh? What do you mean he got caught with 1,000 bottles of baby oil? No, that's perfectly normal. Dude, there's nothing weird about that at all. You know, like a brother needs to stay oiled up at all times, you know what I'm saying? Like no, like that there's nothing wrong with that. Like a brother simply needs to stay moisturized, you know what I mean? Alright, whatever, dude. Whatever. Get the fuck out of here. So yeah, at this point, my conclusion for this is that I don't trust Froot and I don't trust their ex-husband. I think this whole drama nonsense is literally it's just blown out of proportion. I think that she definitely fucked up, and that's why I think that she's she has to take the L for this whole situation. And as for her husband, well, the guy doesn't really have any social media, so good for him. He's probably just living his life at this point. Oh, and yeah, before I ended this section, I did want to talk about Froot's fans, because they're absolutely cooked, but you know what? I can't be bothered, okay? I'm just gonna put like a screenshot or two up here and just show how fucking cooked they are. Like these guys, I've seen these guys white knighting Froot all over the place. I really hate to break it to you guys, but let me tell you guys something. You're never going to fuck. You're never gonna fuck these women. That's what you need to realize. When you double tap on those pictures, remember, you're just another drone, just ooze, just fapping. In my opinion, if you put these two guys together, they would literally be like Eric and Dylan put together, okay? Like, this is an awful combination, alright? But I will also say this, I'm sure that Froot's... I take that back. I know Froot's entire fan base is like this. This is our fucking VTuber model, man, okay? Anyways, that's it. I'm done with this fucking topic. VTuber fans are like H.P. Lovecraft experiments that somehow got released into society after some exhausted wagey just ended up pushing the wrong button at some top secret facility. So you're probably wondering, damn, what the fuck did VTuber fans do to Lando to make him hate them so much? Well, you see, that's actually a pretty funny question because I don't really hate VTuber fans. I just have a bit of an issue with them, okay? First of all, they're fat. Second, they stink. And third, they're ugly. Those three reasons alone should constitute me being able to legally go to your house with a weed whacker and give you a fucking BBC beatdown. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was a little out of pocket right there. But yeah, no, jokes aside, I really do think that the VTuber community is showing heavy signs of being mentally cooked. Mayhaps even rotted? And that thought came to mind after I found out about some guy that had donated $500 to a rabbit VTuber named Pippa, trying to ask her out, to then which of course the guy in question got rejected, and then he started having a mental breakdown on Twitter, and man, I gotta say, whoever you are, I think you dropped this, king.
You are a worthless, bitch-ass nigga.
But hey, if the weird parasocial aspect wasn't enough to deter you from this genre of mommy milky PNG waifus, what if I told you that there's a whole ass P. Diddy lolly factory side to this as well? Because go figure that this creature is by far the most recognized VTuber to date, and with a design like this, oh brother, the guys that make this and this emoji their entire personality, they start to come out and they get vocal. And you see, that's when these kind of people will literally go out of their way to get on Twitter and then start saying some shit like,
Hey, what's good with my brother though? Yeah, what's good with my...
As fuck in front of your kids.
yeah, but you see, honestly, that's not even the worst part about this. We have a dedicated lolly VTuber that consistently retweets lolly porn, and their model looks like something that crawled out of a dark web live stream. This shit is so far gone that I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, I guess part of me wants to say, fuck it, go chase your bag, but that would feel like the equivalent of me looking at someone named, Jeffrey, doing some such shit and saying, wow, that's pretty weird, but he's just getting his bag. Oh, they're getting a bag, alright. A bag of rocks to you dome when I fucking pull up to your crib.
I'm joking. Stop.
But yeah, unfortunately, I learned about this stuff, so now you have to intake this awful information through my monkey rage, assuming that you got this far, that is. Now, normally I'd call it a day, but bear with me because I want to take you in for one last ride, and it's called The Shit You See on 4chan.
Wow.
Alright, so like, look at this. If I'm being honest, this right here, it just looks like some chill banter between a bunch of anons, right? And this here, it's just gooners being silly little gooners. But then it gets a bit freaky, not gonna lie. The term daughter wife is honestly wild to see, but okay. Alright, now we're hitting the spot where we really wish that we didn't get to. And once again, the lolly gooner brain rot strikes again in the VTuber community. Yeah, you know, that's about as much incel autism as I can handle today. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this kind of stuff in the comments if you made it this far. And, you know what? Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next Slop. Wait, what the fuck is this? What is the sexiest thing to ever happen in Hololive history? Oh, nah, come on, bruh. Those are children. Sexy
Bro, what the fuck are you even talking about, bro?